Hello students, today in this video discuss about Navier-Stokes equation. Myself Uttam Mandal, Assistant Professor in Physics, Bakuda, Shamilani College. Before going to discuss about Navier-Stokes equation, we have to recall the idea what is fluid, why fluid flow. The substance in equilibrium which cannot support a shearing stress however small is called a fluid. But why fluid flow? The solid body both possess bulk modulus and rigidity modulus, but shearing stress is absent in fluid in rest, so that it cannot have any rigidity due to this property. Thus, for this reason fluid can flow. Navier-Stokes equation. Now, in this slide, we discuss about Navier-Stokes equation. Now, consider an infinitely small mass of fluid enclosed in elementary parallelepiped of sides dx, the dx, and this is the dy and dz. The motion of the fluid of element is influenced by the forces due to pressure, gravity or body force, inertia force and shearing force. Now all these forces are discussed one by one. Before this, now we look about the small parallelepiped element of fluid. Here this is the coordinate system which is denoted as x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. It has 6 faces which is denoted by one face is AE SD. This faces is perpendicular to x-axis, and this is the another face which is denoted by BFGC, and this is the face AEB, and this is the another DHGC. Now suppose that a pressure P acted on this point and the pressure in this is P plus del P del X into dx. Similarly, if the pressure in this plane is P, then pressure in this P plus del P del Y into dy. This quantity can be written as the pressure is changes along this y direction, there is rate of change is del P del Y, and the length of this two faces is dy. Therefore, the pressure, total pressure P plus del P del Y into dy. Now the pressure at the plane AEHT is P. The pressure force is equal to P into dy dz, and at this plane pressure force is equal to P plus del P dx, P plus del P del X into dx, and multiplied by the area, that is BFGC, which is equal to P plus del P del X into dx whole dy dz. That is net pressure is equal to this term and this term is cancelled, that's equal to del P del X dx dy dz. And here minus sign, that is minus del P del X into dx dy dz. Now next it is gravity or body force. Let capital B be the body force per unit mass of fluid having components Bx, By and Bz in the xyz direction. Then the body force acting the parallelepiped in the x direction of x coordinate, which is equal to bx into rho dx dy dz. Here rho is the density of the fluid. Now inertia force, and inertia force is given by is equal to rho dx dy dz into du dt. Here u is the velocity of the fluid along the x direction, and rho dx dy dz is the mass of the fluid element. Therefore these are the force, that is mass into acceleration. The shear force, let Sx, Sy and Sz be the components of the shear force per unit mass. Set of viscous effects in the xyz direction respectively, which is Sx into rho dx dy dz. As per Newton's second law of motion, summation of forces acting in the fluid element in any direction equal to the resulting inertia force in the direction. That means, according to Newton's second law of equation motion, we can write the summation of force acting on the element is equal to, there is the basic force, which is rho dx dy dz into du dt. Now dividing by rho dx dy dz in this equation, we get, that is this term bx minus del p del x, that is minus 1 by rho del p del x, that's equal to du dt minus sx. Similarly, for y direction and z direction, the equation can be find like x component, which is by minus 1 by rho del p del y is equal to du dt minus sy, and bz minus 1 by rho del p del z is equal to du dt minus sz. Now let us find the value of Sx, Sy, Sz. Now the resistance force acting on the face AE HT, that's equal to minus eta del u del x into du dz. This term find, just we know the viscous force, which is coefficient of viscosity into velocity gradient into plane. Here du dy dz is the area and del u del x is the velocity gradient. Thus in this plane viscous force is equal to minus eta del u del x into du dy dz. Similarly, the resistance force acting on the faces BFGC, that is this face, which is eta into del del x. Here velocity is u plus del u del x into dx into area, this plane, the dy dz. Thus we can write is equal to eta into del u del x plus del square u del x square dx dy dz. Now here two term, one is positive and this term is negative, but here we consider the positive because the resisting forces acting on the opposite faces have opposite sign. Therefore the resultant force acting along the x-axis, which is algebraic sum of these two forces, that's equal to minus eta del u del x into du dz plus eta into del u del x plus del square u del x square dx dy dz. Now we see that these two, this first term and this term will cancel, and remaining term is equal to eta del square u del x square dx dy dz. Similarly, the x component of the resistance force acting on the faces EF, GH and ABCD respectively are minus eta del u del z into dx dy and eta del u del z plus del square u del z square dz into dx dz, and therefore the resultant force acting on the x-axis, which is sum of these, and we get eta del square u del z square dx dy dz. There is a total viscous force parallel to the x-axis on all the 6 faces of the parallelepiped is given by, which is equal to eta into del square u del x square plus del square u del y square plus del square u del z square dx dy dz. Therefore, we can write this force is equal to Sx into rho dx dy dz, and from this we can write Sx is equal to eta by rho del square u del x square plus del square u del y square plus del square u del z square. That's equal to, we consider here eta by rho is equal to mu, that is mu into del square u del x square plus del square u del y square plus del square u del z square. Similarly, for Sy is equal to mu into del square v del x square plus del square v del square plus del square v del z square, and Sz is equal to mu into del square w del x square plus del square w del y square plus del square w del z square. Here v and w is the velocity component respectively y and z direction, and substitute this value in previous equation. We have bx minus 1 by rho del p del x is equal to du dt minus mu into del square u del x square plus del square u del y square plus del square u del z square, and by minus 1 by rho del p del y is equal to du dt minus mu into del square v del x square plus del square v del y square plus del square v del z square. And these three equations are called Navier-Stokes equation. Thank you students for watching this video.